Welcome to the Evolved Mastery Podcast with self-mastery coach and teacher, Princeton Clark. If you're ready to see immense growth and an overall shift in your life, then this is the show for you. Self-mastery is all about creating balance in your mind, body, and your soul. Prepare to step into your power as he teaches you just how to shift your life through evolved self-mastery.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning into another episode of Evolved Mastery. I'm your host, the coach, Princeton Clark. I hope you guys are doing well and moving forward in those goals, those passions, those dreams, and the ultimate purpose of your life. Today, I wanted to deal with the topic of how to stop plateauing. See, on this journey, there's going to be many times where as you move forward, you're going to achieve or reach certain milestones along your path where you manifest certain goals that you've been working towards. But usually what happens is for a lot of people, they start to lose momentum when they achieve certain goals or certain things begin to happen for them that they've been wanting to happen for a really long time. And they begin to slow down. They start, sharing with everybody, this is what I'm doing. This is what I've just manifested. And I'm so excited. And there's nothing wrong with being excited, but don't get so wrapped up in that excitement that you stop moving forward, because when you stop moving forward, you start losing momentum. And when you start losing momentum, you start feeling less motivated to achieve the next goal. You start feeling less motivated to step into the next phase that is required for manifesting the big picture. And in order to understand this, I want you to imagine that your goals are simply pieces of that big picture. And if you just stop after you manifest one of those little goals, you're never going to create, or you're going to slow down the process of manifesting that big picture. And every time you go to set a new goal, to manifest a new goal, to take you to the next phase of manifesting that overall vision, it's going to take a lot more work getting your energy back to that place, keeping your momentum flowing so that you can be consistent in every aspect of your life, because every moment is valuable. And I don't care how exciting it gets. It's good to celebrate, but every day you have to keep growing and keep going. You have to create a constant momentum and a constant shift in your life so that you can consecutively create and achieve the goals that you have the ability to achieve. You can't just wake up one day and say, okay, I got this done, so today I'm just going to sit back and not really do anything. No, you got to keep it going. You have to wake up each day with the fire of a purpose on the inside of you saying, okay, you just put that puzzle piece into place, but we're still working for a big picture. What's that big picture? And what's the next piece of that puzzle that I can put into place so that I can fully visualize the next step of my overall purpose? See, a lot of times we stop and we lose momentum because we think we've arrived. And the truth is, until that overall vision and that overall purpose is manifested, you have not arrived. Every moment is powerful. Every moment needs your action. So you can't create moments of non-action in your life, because every time you create a moment of non-action in your life, you slow down the momentum of your shift. You slow down the momentum of what you're creating. And every day that purpose needs to hold such a value to you that you should be picking up constant momentum. It's okay to talk to people and say, you know what, I just achieved this one goal. I'm super excited, so I got to move into the next goal. I cannot allow myself to stop, because see, people will get around you and they'll start patting you on your back and, oh, that's so awesome. That's so great. And that's great. We want that. And it's great to feel that support. But at the same time, we have to understand that even if those people weren't there and we had nobody to tell about those goals, those achievements, and our passion, we would still be responsible in our ability to respond to creating that overall vision in every single moment. So we can't allow the excitement to slow us down. We have to use that excitement as fuel on the fire to say, okay, I've achieved this. Now it's time for me to move to the next thing so that I can manifest the next thing that I have the ability to manifest. That means I got to go back to the drawing board. Okay, goal 1 achieved. What's goal 2? What's goal 3? What's goal 4? What's goal 5? So on and so forth. And every day those goals are giving you something to reach for. Every day you are doing one more thing to manifest that next goal so that you can continuously proceed along your journey, along your path to manifesting the overall vision for your life. See, a lot of the times, guys, I know what it feels like, to go through so many phases where you've been stressed. There's been a lot of tension or a lot of challenges coming at you. And then finally, you come out and it's like, man, I can breathe. I finally got through that. And that's great, but I want you to get so passionate about your goals and your vision and your passion that every single day you wake up, you're like, I'm grateful that I'm not where I was and I've achieved this goal, but I still got somewhere to go. I still got some people to reach. I still got some things to accomplish, and I'm not going to slow down because my moment and my breath is too powerful. I can't let each breath pass me without putting some action towards my potential. I can't let each moment pass me without putting forward some action and manifesting what I need to manifest in my life. See, you got to become, as I've said before, tenacious in your ability to respond to your life. You got to act every single day so that you can play out that role that's going to manifest the movie of your life. You have to take time to visualize your next steps and stay consistent. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. Consistency is the key to keeping your momentum. See, a lot of the times we get so inconsistent because, as I said, we achieve a goal and we think we've arrived. But the truth is, again, you have not arrived yet. Your passion and your goal and your purpose is too great. And in order to achieve that, no great person has ever achieved a goal by stopping. So if you want to be great, or you have a great vision, whether it's for a business or a relationship or a great purpose to impact the world, whatever it is, you don't have time to stop. See, you don't have time to focus on what everybody else is doing. You don't have time to focus on, how everybody else is patting you on the back and how great it feels. It feels great, but keep moving, because that vision and that goal will not achieve itself by itself. You have to keep that momentum going. You have to keep yourself encouraged. You have to get to the grinding stone every day that your feet hit the floor when you wake up and get out of bed. You have to wake up every day saying, okay, let me get present. Let me analyze where I am. What do I need to do next? What is the next step of preparations? For instance, I'll use myself as an example. I just finished writing my book, and after the book got done, I said, okay, my next step is to get it into the editing process. Okay, once it goes into the editing process, it's out of my hands until the edits come back that I need to make to show me where I need to make changes. And so what can I do in that time? Okay, let me start looking at creating the membership portion of my website so people can have more access to the lessons and teachings, even though they may not come to me for coaching. I still want to be creating material that will enable them to consistently continue their journey as I assist them along that path. So what do I need to do now? Okay, I need to create some more video content for the website. I need to start building out that website. I need to start building more audio so that the members can get the full audios for different topics that I'm going to be covering each month for that membership. You see, I have to keep planning because I have to keep that momentum going. I don't have time to stop because I think about all the lives every single day that I have the ability to reach that won't be reached if I am not moving in my purpose to reach them. If I am not moving in my purpose to create the resources and to position myself as a leader and as a speaker and as someone who can be a voice of change to all of these lives that I have the ability to impact, then guess what? That vision is never going to manifest itself. So likewise, you have to be doing the same thing. Even if it's just a business that you're creating and you want to create a stronger financial foundation, you have to be consistent every single day. You get to do this. You have a baby that you are birthing, and you get to do the work to manifest and give birth to that baby. So every day you have to push as those contractions come. We don't have time to relax, because when those contractions come, that's letting you know that that baby is ready to be born, and you got to push through it. You got to breathe through it, as I always teach, because it's so important that you continue the momentum so that you can give birth to everything in you that you have to give birth to. And so that's the greatest challenge for most people is they get a little excitement and they slow down when this excitement should be motivating them, and it should be pushing them forward to manifest the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. You get to give birth to this amazing part of you for the world to see. It may be a better relationship with your significant other. It may be a business, it may be some opportunity to travel the world. Either way, you have to put in work, and you have to put one foot in front of the other every single day to do that thing which you feel like you are purposed to do, regardless of what it is. You can't just stop because your life is depending on it, literally. Everything in you is in you for a reason, and you have to live every single moment of your life with that purpose, with that reason, manifesting in every single moment. Stop slowing down. It's just like, again, going to the gym and you're working out, and you have that coach there that's telling you, okay, this is your final set. I need you to max it out. I need you to push through it. I need you to push through it. I need you to push through it, because that person knows, that's training you, that you're not going to get the maximum amount of effect or feeling or development in that area of your life if you don't push through it, if you don't wrap it out, if you don't keep going in the exercises that are required to manifest growth in that area of your being, of your life, of your relationships, of your businesses, of your purpose, and your overall vision for your life. So we have to keep going. We have to keep moving forward and keep the momentum flowing in our lives, because everything that you manifest is building another aspect of the puzzle for your overall vision. And, along this journey, there's going to be many times for you to really embrace the changes and the growth that you are experiencing, but we want to keep those changes rolling. We want to keep those opportunities for new experiences coming. And so we have to stay consistent. We have to continuously put in the effort to manifest what we have the ability to manifest. And I know that at times, you want to take breaks. And it's okay. And I always say, there's a balance that we must have, because we don't want to get so busy doing that we don't take the time that we need to slow down, create a space for ourselves to really take in what's happening and really take in more insight and more wisdom, constantly seeking new insight and new information that's going to assist us on our journey. You are the brush that's painting the masterpiece of your life, and you need to take your time as you move forward, manifesting everything that you have the ability to manifest, to really, really, really take note and pay attention to the changes that are happening within you as you are manifesting these things. Because even though we talk about setting goals and being consistent in those goals, we have to also acknowledge that as life moves forward and change is always happening, sometimes those goals may shift. And so being aware and being conscious as things around us shift helps us to navigate through our goals more efficiently. And so when we take the time off and we're not moving, it takes away from the awareness of the present moment. It takes away from us being able to see, okay, well, maybe the momentum is shifting in this area, so I need to put more attention in this area, or whatever area it is that requires your action. Your path is your path. And only you can dictate the route that path takes. But for each of us, there is a divine path. For each of us, there is a path that leads directly to our purpose. And at times when we're not present, or we stop moving forward in the momentum and we allow ourselves to plateau, what happens is we begin to veer off of that path a little bit. And then we have to regain our footing and get back on that path. And if you've been on this journey for a while, or maybe you're beginning this journey, you know what that feels like. You can begin to feel like, man, I'm not really feeling it. I don't feel like I'm in that flow anymore. Well, that's a clear sign that you're at a plateau. You've stopped moving forward and forward momentum. And even though you may be thinking that the actions that you're taking are conducive, when you take time to allow yourself to be pulled to the left or to the right, or you begin to plateau and you allow things to pull your attention into areas that really aren't benefiting your ability to keep going and moving forward towards those goals and towards those dreams and towards those purposes in your life, then we need to rebalance, we need to recenter, and we need to allow ourselves, and again, love ourselves through that process, understanding that there's going to be times like this, and it's okay when these things happen. But again, we want to stay aware enough to the point that we can recenter ourselves and really understand that how we recenter ourselves in each moment is dictating the next moment. And so we need to really be conscious, again, in every single moment, We can't let moments pass by where we just kind of let life go in autopilot and just kind of let things happen. We have to really be aware in every single moment. We have to really take note of every decision that we're making, where we're putting our energy in every single moment, and the types of people that we're surrounding ourselves with, and really look at the opportunities that are coming our way. And we really have to analyze those opportunities and ask ourselves, is this really going to get me to where I see myself going? Is this really going to assist me in achieving my overall goals, my overall vision, and my overall purpose? What is this going to require of me? And what am I going to have to do in order to manifest my overall vision and purpose for my life? Is this something that I'm going to have to move into that's going to challenge me to expand in my being? Is it going to challenge me to expand outside of my comfort zones? And if so, what areas am I going to need to work on within myself in order to fully step into this next moment? And when we become more aware and we start doing these things and we really start looking at the areas of our life that are shifting, it enables us to really realize that there is something greater at work than us. There is something moving and shifting things around us so that we can be assisted in our journey to manifest whatever it is that we're going to manifest. Because see, when you're working every single day and you're putting in the time and you're putting in the energy and you're putting in the power to step into what you have the ability to step into, there's going to be times where it's going to be uncomfortable. But as I always say, you have to sometimes be willing to be uncomfortable and uncommon in order to achieve what you have the ability to achieve. And I want to see you guys achieving those things. And I want to see you guys moving in your power. I don't want to see you wasting your power, throwing your energy all over the place. Be precise with your decisions. Be precise in your action. Be precise in how you utilize every single moment, because every single moment is powerfully creating the next moment, and how we respond in every single moment is going to dictate how fast or how slow we manifest what we have the ability to manifest in every aspect of our life, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Guys, you have so much power in you. And you have the ability to create some great things in your life. But you have to wake up every single day realizing that you are an artist manifesting a masterpiece. And that masterpiece is not going to just manifest itself on its own. You got to give it all that you got. You got to give it all the power and all the flow that you are able to give it. And you have to be present in every single moment that you are given to breathe in this thing that we call life, people. Look, I'm signing out, but I appreciate you guys tuning in to this episode of Evolved Mastery. Check me out at www.evolvedmastery.com. Future things are on the way. New book is on the way, Awakening to Your Inner Master. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. Reach out. Let me know how these podcasts are impacting your life. Leave a review, and let everyone else know that they're tuning into something that's going to assist them on their journey. I love you guys. And as always, I send you love, peace, and happiness.